This is JR's Diecast cars. What used to be Iceman, changed it because it seemed like I was getting very many views. I thought, well, maybe the name ain't the proper name. So I went with my initials because my name is Maurice Harden Jr., so I'm going by JR. Anyhow, enough of that. I got some majorettes, some Hot Wheels, just all kinds of brands, Matchbox. Anyhow, I bought this stuff at a yard sale, excuse me, for $1/4 a piece. And there's some nice stuff and there's not some nice, but for $1/4 you can't complain. Alright, first is quite a few semis here. I've got the tractors, but no, I got some trailers, but not very many. Anyhow, here's one majorette. They don't have the hood on it, which that's fine. I'll use it in my diorama when I build a junkyard. It'll be in all that, but it rolls good. It's got, good tires on it. Here's another one, a NASA. I've got the trailer and the spaceship, the rocket, spaceship. Anyhow, I got the rocket that goes with it. It's in another tote. But I gave $1/4 for the tractor, the trailer, and the rocket. So all of them come with that for $1/4. And I mean, that you cannot beat. And here's another majorette. I'll say they all row really, really good. I mean, they're nice looking trucks. And I mean, they'll go good in my collection. That's where I'll put them at. I've got a lot of other semis tucked away. But here's another majorette. And like I said, they all row good. There's some with some flaws on them, but I mean, they're not that bad. Like I said, for $1/4 though, you can't complain too much. Here's another one for $1/4. I'm saying it rows good too. This one here is missing the front tires, which I could probably fix something up on this. Take them off of this one here. And I could probably, actually I'd probably change the whole base out. That's probably what I'll do. Just have another good tractor. So, but that's what I'm going to do. And let's see, now some Matchbox. Oh, hang on, I got another majorette. Got this here. It's the Sea Explorer. I've got the submarine that goes with it. It's in that same tote with some of the trailers. But this thing rolls good. I mean, it was all together for $1/4. So you can't pass it up. There's a couple Matchbox tractors. Got these. They roll good. There's not much wrong with them. I mean, this one here, I've got the trailer too, I know for sure. This one here, I'm not for sure, but I probably got a trailer that I could use. There's those two. Okay, that's it on the trucks. Well, for right now. Here's a Matchbox. It's the Model A Ford van. It's pretty sweet looking. I've got 3 or 4 of these. And I've got one with 4-wheel drive. I never knew Matchbox put one out, but I've got it somewhere. I don't remember where, but I do have one though. It's pretty cool looking. And then I got a Matchbox trash truck, which I thought that was pretty cool for, I say for $1/4. I mean, these things are what, $5-6 in the store. I just bought that excavator last week and that cost me almost $7 for that thing. Anyhow, I got a Greyhound. This is a pullback. But I got this for $1/4. It was in that tote of stuff. This is probably $6 a piece in the store. Let's see if you can find it, that is. And I mean, this goes pretty good with my collection. Then I mean guys, I collect all kinds of die-cast cars. It doesn't have to be just Hot Wheels and just regular cars and trucks. I mean, I do the bigger scale, the little scale. This was in there for a quarter. This thing here is, it says made in France. It's, oh, it's a majorette as well, guys. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Got a little handle on here. It makes this thing here work. Just, you know, I mean, let's see if we can get it to do this. You can watch it. See, it still works too. Looks like it's digging. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, and that'll go on my layout somewhere. It might be big, but most of those machines are massive. And I got a couple of these excavators. Man, I just bought one of these, and oh my God, these things are not cheap. And then I go and find two. One don't have a track on it, which I think I can make the tracks. I'll get some bigger rubber bands, wider rubber bands, and put on there or something. And then look, I'll draw my little tracks on there. But I got two of these for a quarter a piece, and they, I mean, to me, they're in pretty decent shape for a quarter. They're John Deere. These are Ertl, of course. Ertl makes good stuff. Let's see. I got so much stuff I got for a quarter a piece. I ended up giving the guy $20 for everything in the tote. Man, that tote was so full, you couldn't put anything else in it. So, really, I got everything for $20. But I kept all the cars and some of the other stuff, and it averaged out to a quarter a piece. So, you know, and I gave all the other stuff away. Some of it's still around here. But like I said, I got bags of stuff. I mean, this is some of your generic things, but I mean, there's some decent pieces in there. There's some with the doors that open. I'm not going to get all these out, but like I say, these are just your generic things, you know, but they'll be all right for a small layout or something, or who knows, you know, I may end up giving my grandbabies. I don't know. Here's one. It's got a couple cool things in. I'm gonna pull these out. You know, sit the phone down, gents and ladies and gents, and this is what I come out with here. I'll make this quick. I don't want to run out of time. And there's a dairy delivery for a quarter. I mean, heck, you can't beat that for a quarter. And then there's a Hot Wheel, which I'm not a fan of this thing anyways, but for a quarter. And here is a Matchbox 4-wheel drive truck. To me, that's well worth the quarter. It's worth a few, you know, probably a couple dollars. Imagine, I guess. I don't know. But it rolls good. It looks good. It's not all beat up. You know, I mean, look at that. That thing bounces like it should. And I've got another majorette. This boom truck, which is, this thing is really, really cool. I like it. I mean, it turns everything. It rolls good. It looks good. It's got a few chiggers on it, but hey, who cares? You know, I mean, this, like I say, for a quarter though, man, you just can't beat that. Here's another majorette, and it's a trash truck. You know, and quarter on this one too. And then I got I believe this is a Matchbox. That's pretty cool. You know, I ain't into the monster trucks that much, but I don't really care too much for them. But for a quarter, I mean, heck, can't beat it. Then I do have some 4-wheel drives. I got some other stuff. I'm gonna set the phone down again. One, I've got Bigfoot from the Hot Wheels. I don't have the truck, the tractor, or the trailer, but by God, I did get the truck, and I kind of like this. I mean, it's once they do something different with that, all that right there, but you know, it is pretty cool looking. I've got other tires that change out on it and stuff. They're in this bag right here. We're not going to get them out, but I do have some other things I want to pull out of here and see what they are. Here's another Matchbox. I mean, that's kind of cool. You know, I mean, like I say, I'm not big into the monster trucks, but for a quarter, you can't really go wrong with them. And then here is some road champion, I think, or something. I don't know what it. It says made in China. Guys, I don't know what that. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's a Matchbox. But anyways, look at that. The doors open on these. See, it's kind of cool. These I do like. I mean, I got another one in here. Actually, I got a couple more. The Road Champions is what it says. See, there's that one there opens. Got one more, I think. I got these, like I said, I got these for a quarter a piece. I've never seen them before, and I've been collecting for about 16, 17 years. And I'm kind of impressed by them. They kind of look cool. But there's how that little bag. Let's see what else we can do here real quick. Like I say, guys, I got all kinds of stuff, man. I mean, here's a little baggie. It's got Matchbox tow trucks, a cement mixer, got a couple tow trucks in there. It's got a, look at that, big dump truck. Just all kinds of stuff. It's got a backhoe, John Deere backhoe. That's a quarter. I paid a lot more than that for one of them I got. And then here's a variety of stuff. Matchbox. Some of it's four-wheel drive. There's Hot Wheels in there. There's a Jeep mail carrier. Postal truck, Jeep. It's right there. Got a bag full of race cars. You know, I mean, like I say, all these are Matchbox, guys, and a quarter a piece, and every one of these things are in decent shape. There's doubles in there and triples, but I don't care. Let's see, and like I say, I collect all kinds, just about anything diecast, guys. I collect, even tractors. You know, and I mean, if anybody that collects diecast at all, you know what these things cost in the store. A lot more than a quarter a piece, I can tell you that. I mean, I got a bunch of tractors. I'm going to build my diorama. It's going to have a little farm on it. I'm going to have tractors and everything else on. I've got combiners. I've got plows. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And all this I'm showing you was a quarter a piece. See, there's the disc. It's just trailer galore, man. There's a hay baler in there. Just looks like I'm done. No, stop recording, guys. My bad. Um, I'll show you something else. Picked this up at a flea market. That's a combiner, and I've got the front end piece for it. I paid $35 for one of these over, I don't know, it's 3 or 4 months ago. And I wish I would have waited. I paid 50 cents for this thing. And I mean, it's in decent enough shape. It's got some flaws on it, but I mean, it's a New Holland. It's made by, what was that? C&H. Well, I don't know. Anyhow, well, it's made by Ertl. Never mind. Should have known that. But yeah, I picked that up for 50 cents, man. That about floored me that day when I walked in that flea market. And there it was. Like I said, I paid 30 some dollars for one at a farm store because I've always wanted one. And here it is right here. See? And that's the new one. And that's the used one. I wish I would have just waited. It's alright though. I mean, sometimes you just don't want to wait. And you just want to get it because you think you'll never find it. And what happens? You find it. Oh well, it's alright. Like I said, I mean, I'm into all kinds of diecast stuff, guys. It's just not one thing. It's all of it. I mean, I got big scale, I got little scales, I mean, I've showed some of you guys this before. I've showed this before, but I've got Star Wars figures. I've got Spider-Man, and just my toys go on and on and on. And it's just an ungodly amount of stuff. But that's why I say one of these days I'm gonna get me a building. And this box here, right here, that shows the air compressor in it. That thing's full of loose Hot Wheels. They're all baggied and everything. There's probably 300 cars in that box right there alone. I ain't counting all the other ones I've got opened, and I'm going to open. I mean, this goes all the way back to the end of the trailer with just toys, all kinds of toys. And got boxes of stuff there. It's just piled up. There's all my M2s. Most of them, I still got more. But it's 3 high. I built display cases for these. I'm going to show them in another video. Let people look at them. Let's see. What else I got here real quick. Move some of this stuff out of the way. I went to a Hot Wheel meeting in Indy in July. I picked up a few things there. I got a good deal on them. I paid $1 for this, which I thought was pretty reasonable. And it was loose, and there's no chiggers or anything on it that I could see. It's a Hot Wheel, of course. The tanker truck, and then I've got a cement mixer or cement truck, and this is loose, and this thing is in really good condition. I got one that's carded, and the card's all messed up, which I don't care. I'm going to open it because I want it loose. And I've got this sheriff car. Like I said, it was $1. It's got a couple little chiggers on it, but you know, I mean, hey, for $1. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I got this one here. That was $1. To me, it was well worth it. Got the bike on the back of it. This one here was $1 as well. And so is this one. Yeah, I like these castings. They're pretty cool. And then when I was looking around, I'm gonna set this down, guys. I was looking around at the guy's table. He had some other ones, and they was loose. No. My bad. I got these. I'm sorry about that. I got these here at the same yard sale. I got all the stuff for $1 a piece, and these two was in there, and these are real.